Hey there, and welcome back to a brand new video. It's your boy K-Dog here, and we got a nice little pickup, a collection. Yes, we got a collection in. Got this collection while someone hit us up. They wanted to downsize their collection. They weren't selling it; they were just downsizing. So they had a whole bunch of games. Some were good, some were like, I don't even want to touch. The prices that we were going through, some of the stuff he was willing to work with, some of the stuff he wanted a little bit more. So this is the stuff that we grabbed from that collection downsize that was brought into us. Let's just go through it one by one. We're going to start with some of the loose cartridge games. We have Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance game. First here we have is T2 Terminator. We have Bust-A-Move 4, The Amazing Spider-Man, Tetris. Tetris still does well. Tetris, for the longest time, everybody should know by now that Tetris was, for the longest time, a $2 game. Now it sells pretty well, and it still holds up. So yeah, Tetris. The 89 Batman game. Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. Now into the Game Boy Advance stuff. We have Mario Luigi Superstar Saga. Which one was this one? Harvest Moon Friends and Harvest Moon Friends of Mineral Town. It's a really good one. Loose, it's worth something. Same with this. This one's worth something loose as well. Super Mario Advanced, Super Mario World, Super Mario Advance 2, NES Classic Series Donkey Kong, Mario Kart Super Circuit. Not the best Mario Kart, but it still does pretty decent, so for the price, why not? And then lastly, in the loose cart, we have here Super Mario Bros. 3, Super Mario Advanced 4. So we have Advanced 1. So what was here? Let me try to see. 1, 2, and 4. No 3. Surprise, they had everything but 3. Anyways, so that's the cartridge base. Now let's move into some of the other stuff. We have, let's do some PS2. We got a few PS2 titles. Not many, but a few. We have SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain. This one still holds up, still sells between the $50, $60 range. It's a really good game. It's one of the more popular WWE wrestling games. Always sells. I don't mind having multiple copies of this because people do message me about this all the time. Another wrestling game, SmackDown Just Bring It. It's not the greatest, but the price was good enough to just say, why pass up on another wrestling game, right? It's not bad. It has some value. Not going to say it doesn't have any value, but this one does, and it's not as of a good seller as Here Comes the Pain, but still, why not, you know? Then lastly on the PS2 we have here is Romancing Saga. Yeah, Romancing Saga on the PS2. PS2 RPG games, always good. We always need RPG games on PS1 and PS2, but good ones, obviously. Things like Kingdom Hearts and things like that, they're very common. But things like Romancing Saga like that, that's not bad of a good one to always have. Then we go into some Xbox and Xbox 360 titles. Only one Xbox game, which is Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition. Sadly, it's missing the manual. No manual, but for the price, I'm like, why not? Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition. But the Dub Edition sells better on PSP and PS2. But hey, why not? Two 360 game. Oh, another Xbox. I forgot there was two Xbox games actually in one 360 game. The Need for Speed Most Wanted. Not the expensive version on 360, which I wish it was. The other thing with that one was it was in the collection, but guy was like, he needed a little bit more because he paid up because he bought that during the price spike, and I was like, I can't pay you that because, well, you know, this is the percentages I paid. But he was willing to let go of his original Xbox version of it, so That's that. And then the one lonely 360 game, Fallout New Vegas, still sells well because they announced the season 2 for the show. So it'll do pretty well. It's still holding its $25 value, so you never know. And then now we get some PS3 titles here. We have a bunch of PS3 titles because this was the one where he was willing to let go of a lot of things, and he was good on a lot of his prices. Just a lot of it I didn't want. It was, that kind of stuff. But this is the little stack that we grabbed. We got Valkyrie Chronicles, Ratchet and Clank Tools of Destruction. Doesn't matter that it's the greatest hits version. Still a good selling game. Still about a $25 game. Still, Singularity. Not the craziest game, but I was passing on this. But he was like, you do realize you want to look that up because based on things you're grabbing. So I quickly looked it up. Like, oh, yeah, we'll take it because games like this, he was really working with me. So, Overload, Raising Hell, Overload 2. These used to be much more expensive. At one point, these used to be like 30, 40, about 25, 30. Now they're like $20 each, but still, again, not bad. They're still popular. Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen. No Manuel, but still, it's not bad of a game. Wish this was Fall of Cybertron, though, because that's the one that sells the best. But still, Revenge of the Fallen, Cars 2. I know some of you might be like, why Cars? Parents tend to message me up a lot of times and hit me up about certain games, and they go, oh, do you have games for my kid on... and sometimes they'll ask me for older content, like my kid has PlayStation 3, my kid has PlayStation 4, they have Switch, what kid games do you have? And usually Cars 2 is one of those, and a lot of times they'll ask for racing games, so here's a fun little kid game that does still do well. Even though it's not crazy price, it still does pretty decently well. Got Alien vs. Predator, not bad of a movie tie-in game. Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. Not the best Resident Evil game, but still, a $20 game, still sells. Why not? And then lastly, we have one PS4 game. This is the big boy right here. This is the one, and I'm actually surprised he was willing to let it go for the price because other games in this range or more, he wanted a bit higher, but he didn't care. And that's Deadpool. Deadpool on PS4. That's right. We got Deadpool on PS4 in stock for you. Available for you for your consumption. That's right. Don't look for the PS3 version. Don't look for the 360 version. Only the PS4 version is worth the money and where it's at, where you want to buy. So we got this in stock for you. So everything here is going to be available. You can message me. Message on Instagram. Message on... here, you can comment in this video, comment down below, but everything here was great. And if you guys have collections you want to sell or downsizing your collection, you want to sell it to us, you want to trade it to us, please don't hesitate to message on the Instagram or here in the comments. Don't worry, I am pretty fair with my prices, so if you're selling, let me know. Anyways, you guys like these kinds of videos, you like these types of pickups, you like me showing off the pickups for the shop. Well, hit that like button. This is the channel for you. You like wrestling? Yes, wrestling. You like movie stuff? Yes, movie related stuff. Well, this is the channel for you. Anyways, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe, comment down below, and remember, as always, enjoy it. Keep on collecting. We'll see y'all for another video.